All right. Well, now that we're done mocking the Detroit Lions, let's move on. No, I was gonna say no upgrades, but no breakouts this week. But that is okay. Thought you were streaming the wedding. Like I said, we gotta paywall it. We gotta paywall it. Oh, God. Sponsored by Supreme, so it'll be $1,500. Oh, Cornell Allen. Up to a 79. Imagine if we somehow make the playoffs. Look, again, I know we're 2-4. I'll just be happy if we, again, hit 4 wins to get those extra staff points. A Patreon exclusive. Yeah, remember when I had time to make exclusive content for Patreon? Me too. Fuck. Desmond Wilburn. Man, we got a lot of upgrades. Jesus! Every time we win a game, we get a shitload of upgrade points. This is ridiculous. Holy hell. It's like the guy's like, oh, we won a game. We did it. Like the morale boost for winning a game. They can't believe it. 2K comes out in like 2 days. Sure does. Sure does. I'm going to have to figure out just how we're going to manage to balance these 2 games. So, speak now, forever hold your peace. Chat's just erupted. Yeah. I had a professor pass out drunk during the eval lesson in front of the dean. Ooh, nice. I feel like everyone, whether it's like high school, college, I feel like everyone had that one teacher. You know? Like, no joke. Grandfather's grave, hand to God. My 6th grade math teacher got fired for spiking his coffee. And I worked with him later on in life for the brief time that I worked at a Lowe's. Very weird to have a former teacher of yours who got fired for spiking his coffee be a coworker. It was one of those spots where it's like, yes, you always just want to call him. I won't say, yes, Mr. Smith. And it's like, call me Jim, please. Sure thing, Mr. Smith. It's exactly what it was. I couldn't not call him by the same name I called him in frickin' 6th grade. All right, the battle of the 2-4s. We are just as good bad as the Commanders. Breakout, 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 breakout. Breakout. Damn it. Thought it would work. We did lose to Washington. Got any more of that coffee? I would have needed it to have kept that job. That job was not for me. Let me tell you, you haven't experienced boredom until some fucking contractor drinking his fucking morning Dunkin' Donuts coffee tries to talk to you about why he gets this specific type of lumber over another. I almost jumped out a fucking window. So yeah, it's good. A lot of yachts because it's Maine. Holy God. Anyway, wow, the Chiefs are 3-3. All right. Fucking love that. Best part is one of my best friends still worked there for a long time. He's the one that helped get me the job, and I'm like, thanks, but I can't do this. He just kept telling me stories like that for the next couple of years that he was working there, and I'm like, good, I made the right decision. Speaking of the right decision, Danny Webster, 35 months. Danny, how are you, my friend? How the heck are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Oh, goodness. Danny, you ready to talk Pacific Division on the podcast in a couple weeks? Ooh, short route KO from Matt Short. Very, very good. I love talking with people. Fun fact, I don't. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I can engage in small talk all fucking day long. I can have a conversation with someone about almost anything. But at the same time, it's like, man, I'm just here to make money. I don't give a fuck what you do for work. I just don't. Like, quit boring the shit out of me. How about the Twins putting up 20? That was nuts, wasn't it? How am I a streamer? Because there's a difference between... This isn't small talk. I mean, I guess it kind of is. But I get to dictate what I talk about. For the most part. Like, it's never like, yeah, so what's your thought on the fucking 3/4 fucking width and thickness? Like, I don't fucking care about the wood. So you're a narcissist. You kind of have to be a streamer. Don't you? You kind of have to be. To sit here and talk into a microphone while playing video games and have people somehow listen, like, you kind of have to be. Anyway, Matt shortcut that ability, which is beautiful. Let's go ahead and lose to the Chiefs again. Ego 24s. Never worked with a teacher, but did have a beer. With one in between our ceremony and reception. We talked to the bar to get some drinks. That's fair. Fair. In need of hockey, I meant. Nice. Oh, goodness. Goodness. What about Deke? Dude, I have a lot of people that follow Pacific Division teams that I plan on having on the podcast. Oh, God. So anyway, I don't recommend working at Lowe's. That's just my 2 cents. I know, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, again, it's like, you know, whenever you hear someone just be like, oh, they're a comedian, they're a fucking wrestler or something, it's always like, all right, you know, you take certain parts of your personality and crank it up to fucking 10. It's a performance in a way. And at the same time, we haven't gone full fucking performance. I'm not gonna sit here and have a fucking mustache and shit glasses and film people in a bathroom. But, you know, it's a performance nonetheless. Can we get another fucking breakout moment, please? Ever had decent airline food? Yes, British Airways. S tier. Holy shit. I couldn't believe it. British Airways was fantastic. And they, like, again, I flew from London to Boston. Tremendous. They fed us like 4 times. It's almost like you have too much food to care about anything else or to be bored. So, shout out to British Airways. I don't feel excited at the thought of flying back to London anytime soon, because landing at Heathrow was the worst fucking flight experience of my life. But yeah, no, British Airways itself was top tier. At least with my one experience. So. Oh, we're never going to get a breakout again. We're never going to get a breakout again. It's not going to happen. Colin Wilhelm. Breakout for you would be pretty cool. You're up to a 60. That's fun. Heathrow's worse than O'Hare. So, yes. Like, O'Hare sucks. But I have at least had a good experience at O'Hare Airport. Heathrow was a fucking nightmare. Holy fuck. Like, talk about an airport that is just too fucking big for its own good. All the fucking crosswinds and shit that make landing a nightmare. Oh, God. Oof. Yeah, again, that was not a very fun experience. Good old Logan Airport. It is my preferred airport to fly out of. I've always... Logan Airport's been nice to me. No issues with it. Goodness. I'm British and live in Chicago. I fly to O'Hare and Heathrow 4 to 5 times a year. That is my hell. I'm so sorry. That, like, there was just a wave of anxiety that just washed over me in half a second just reading that sentence. Holy shit. Oh my God. We still can't get another breakout, man. Come on. One more. And And oh god, yeah. Our younger running back, our primary prospect, Stephen Morgan, torn pec, out for the year. Shit. That sucks. That sucks. We do have the other running back, Emmanuel Boston. And we'll see if he can take a step up. But yeah, that sucks. For the Torontonians in the chat, yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a good thing about Pearson Airport. So I've yet to experience it, though. All right, Scotty Carroll. Keeps getting better. Oh, Scott Carroll, and then Malik Patton. We'll probably have to redo the depth chart here again really quickly. We've had a lot of overall changes, so... yeah, we got that one breakout, plus the training camp breakout. But aside from that... I mean, God, 2 years ago we had 2 corners break out in the same game. Let's go with outside linebackers here. Oh, goodness. All right, let's reorganize that depth chart. Sucks to lose that running back, but it is what it is. Wilcox, buddy, pal of mine, if you could break out, that would be great. Got Betts as the second option now. Again, we want Wilhelm over Clemens. Get Kinney as the starter there. Austin, Whiteman. Get Walters in there. Roach. Got Scott, Carroll. Not really worth trying to develop Patton anymore. Yarbrough has had a rough go, but he's still going to be the starter there. All right. That works for me. That works for me. All right, well, again, we lost that running back. We're down to 3. Oh, my God, we actually won a third game. I didn't even notice. We didn't win a fourth, though, against Green Bay. Who did we win against for that third game? Chicago. Didn't even notice. The week before, we did win our third game. So week 12 to 18, one more win. As we have set our new career high in wins in a season with 3. It's a new record, everybody. 3 wins in a season. Oh, man. Whew. Once had to wait in line for 5 hours in Ireland to check in and check bags. The whole airport had 2 people working check-in. Jesus. Honestly, that sounds like my experience at O'Hare. Except O'Hare Airport probably doesn't get the excuse of being like, yeah, a smaller airport or something like that. Or, you know, being in Ireland. All right, Cam Betts. Still a 78. Not bad. Johnny Bryan up to a 73. At least our special teams are half decent. Tevin Glover to a 72, our top tight end. Ooh, a lot of upgrades there. Not bad. DVD. Darnell Van Dyke up to a 71. How many upgrade points do we have? All right. Nick Shelby keeps getting better, which is good. He's tragically bad, but he is getting better. John Whiteman. The Whiteman. Got DeAndre Hood. Again, last season I waited until the end to upgrade everybody, and this time I'm like, well, we didn't get too many breakouts, so if I make people higher overalls, maybe it'll help. It's not helping in terms of breakout frequency. We're just not seeing those super high-level performances. least Alex Whitfield will get to play a little bit more. I did just realize I could sign him running back from the practice squad, but... There you go, Bobby Walters. Getting better. All right, Minnesota. Can we get our 4th win of the season? No, we cannot, and we don't get a breakout. The Dutch national team got pissed at the Gravenbergs. We never played with the team again. I didn't, but yeah. Well, because he's trying to save his career. Well, hey. I see no weaknesses in the Dolphins. None at all. We need one more frackin' win for those extra staff points, which would be very, very welcome. Very welcome. One more win, please. One more breakout. 6 more breakout moments. That way, if you only give me one, I'm actually technically not that upset. See, we'll 3D, 4D, 17D... 3D Dudley Boys chess this whole situation. Paul Lamb's turning into a pretty decent offensive lineman for us. And Travis Yarbrough, whose morale is in the toilets. Probably not getting that breakout anytime soon, are you, Travis? Miami in week 13. We do get the win. 4 wins now in a season. A new best for Salt Lake City. But still no frickin' breakout. 4 wins in a season, though. How do you like that? Ooh, 1,000 XP for everybody for winning that game. Okay. Undertaker with the gifted sub. Talk about resting in peace. Fucking sign me up. We won 4 games in a season. We did it. Oh, we did it. We won 4 games in a season. I can die happy now. It's not quite a Super Bowl, but it's close. Whew. Goodness. And do you know what's funny about your whole water bottle story is in Vancouver, I accidentally forgot to empty my water bottle, and the guy's like, I just gotta take it and dump it out. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry for the inconvenience. He's like, that's fine. And that was it. That was the end of the story. So you looked suspicious as fuck, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because they didn't give me trouble at all. That +5 morale's huge. Cornell Allen gets, ooh, okay, strip specialist. That's not too bad. Strip specialist is probably a little bit better on D linemen or linebackers, especially. Corners, it's not that bad. At the same time, it could help with knockouts, right? So, Raphael Wilcox continues to get better, but still isn't star dev. 23 years old, still normal dev. Taker, thank you again for the gifted subs and the sub of your own. I appreciate you tremendously. Hopefully we see you around a little bit more often, not just for the gifted subs, of course. But again, it's nice to have you. It's always nice when people are like, hey, I watch what you do on YouTube, but you stream at a terrible time. It's like, yeah, I know. I know. It's a god-awful time. We'll switch it one of these days. And then nobody will watch anymore. Oh, goodness. Goodness. All right, Joey Rudd. What's the best place I've traveled to? I mean, it is Helsinki. I mean, again, I've been to Helsinki 3 times now in the past year and a half, which is weird. Less than that, actually. Here comes the Finland hour. Been to Vancouver twice. Traveled around the U.S. a little bit as well. Vancouver's great, but at the same time, it's fucking huge, man. There's too much. There's too much. Right, don't get me wrong. I think living in Vancouver would be fucking cool, but at the same time, it's like, holy shit. What do you like? Cities of that size, I'm like, what do you do? Like, how do you, like, getting food, what the hell do you choose to get? When, like, here, I got 10,000 choices in a fucking 3-kilometer radius. Oh, I feel like, Mexican food tonight. Well, there's 1,700 fucking restaurants that serve Mexican. All right, well, I want that. It's like, how many fucking parameters do you have to set before you make a goddamn decision? You know? Vancouver low-income housing instead of 1,700 Canadian. Oh, no kidding. I fucking know. I saw the homeless problem firsthand. Trust me, I saw the fucking homeless problem first goddamn hand. Depressing as shit. We take a fucking Uber into the city to go to what was essentially a Dave and Buster's and go down fucking the homeless 17-kilometer stretch. That was fun. East Hastings, that's the one. And then it's like, yeah, here. Okay. Yeah, I know you just saw a fucking homeless guy shooting up by a dumpster next to McDonald's who wants to play some fucking basketball. Let's go. Start shooting those free throws. Like, it's a fucking weird night. Fucking weird one. Also, I kicked Kenu of Sports Gamers fucking ass at bubble hockey. Don't let him tell you otherwise. I beat him in a 6 games best of 7 series. Fucking wrecked him. Oh god, was I scared for my life? No. It's not like I haven't seen fucking homeless people before. I've been to New York, Boston, but Vancouver, it just feels like they shovel everybody onto that one stretch. So it's like if you avoid East Hastings, you're probably not going to notice too much, but boy, that's the fucking miracle mile, isn't it? As we get our 5th win of the season. Jesus. 5th win of the season, another injury, and no breakout. So we lose Zach Scott for the next 3 weeks. 5 wins on the season. As we continue to improve upon our best ever record, which is nice. At the same time, holy shit, for what? Dude, I hit the button. I didn't even see for what, but Wilcox, Boston, and Short all get 10,000 XP for getting the win, I guess. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should start playing all those ones. We still only play the breakouts for the, to consider time, but my god. That is a welcome boost. Whew. Goodness, 10,000 XP. That's at least an upgrade for everybody, if not 2. So yeah, 2, yep. 2 for at least 2 out of the 3. Matt Shorts. Old Matty Short, who is really turning into a tremendous linebacker. Our initial captain. Now a top 20 linebacker in the league. He's great, man. He is great. Emmanuel Boston, once upon a time, I thought you were going to be the guy. Maybe you still could be. He's getting better and better. He needs a breakout, but he is a very, very solid running back. He's 23, though. Does Mac Jones step up? I fucking hope so. Otherwise, someone's going to find this at a Goodwill for dirt cheap. I'm kidding. But yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Don't worry, the Boston sports media will still complain about him every fucking day. He could win 6 Super Bowls. Like, literally, Mac Jones is screwed no matter what. Because even if the Patriots were to win a Super Bowl with him, you know what people would do? They do to him what they did to Tuukka Rask because he wasn't Tim Thomas. Yeah, I know Tuukka Rask won Vezinas, but wasn't Tim Thomas. I know Mac Jones won a Super Bowl, but he didn't win fucking 7 of them. So, unfortunately, that's going to be the next fucking 30 years of New England Patriots fandom. Is actually the fucking rest of my life probably is actually he's not Tom Brady. Why'd they release Zappy? Zappy's on the practice squad, so technically he hasn't been released. He's still with the team. Same as Malik Cunningham. So. Alright, and Mr. Nick Shelby. My Pats fan. I am. I am indeed. I am indeed. But, again, for anybody who doesn't know, like, I still have the viewpoint of, like, man, I'm never going to complain. Like I said, they could never win again. I could live to be 100, and they could never win another Super Bowl. What am I going to do? Complain? I know how fucking spoiled I've been. I ever played with 2BC? Back in the day when he used to run lobbies, like the 360 era. But aside from that, never really had any conversations with old Johnny. Well, Bacon Country and I have had an on-again, off-again relationship. Oh, goodness. Go to 100, they win, then bye-bye. I mean, hey, that wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad. You know? 100 years old, see a Super Bowl win for the first time in 70 years. And then kick the bucket. That's not too bad. I'd take living to 100, man. I'd take that. I'd take 60, to be honest. Making it to 60 would be pretty sweet. Both my parents are in their 60s, so fingers fucking crossed. And they've both been they're both fucking smokers, too, for God's sake. So if they can make it to 60, then come on. Like, I gotta have the fucking genetics on my side, right? Jesus Christ. Whew. Then again, you can waste genetics on too much pizza, and Lord knows I'm trying. I'm trying. Ah, fuck. Starting to expect the New England Revolution won't win a cup in the next 40 years. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have any hopes for the New England Revolution. But I play MUT. I don't. Very, very casually, and I kind of, switch on a year-by-year basis between whether or not I pay attention to it or not. This year has been kind of a year for me. Favorite pizza? My future father-in-law. That man can whip up a pie, let me tell you. This past Friday, family pizza night pretty much every Friday. And, yeah, he, what was it? It's like a meat lovers, basically, this week. And it was like, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be 600 pounds by the end of this fucking marriage when I die at 45. Am I from New England? I am. I was born in Massachusetts, but I've lived in Maine pretty much all my life. Ah, goodness. Pizza Papa or Papa Pizza? Let me write that down. What part of Mass? I was born in Milford, and then my parents said, I don't want to raise our kid in Milford. And based on what's happened to that city, they were correct. So yeah, I swear to God, I will ask my future father-in-law tomorrow. The internet wants to know: do you prefer to be known as Pizza Papa or Papa Pizza? And I will get an answer. I will get an answer. I promise. Or is it Matza Daddy? Okay, we're not going to go with that one. We're not going to go with that one. Too far. Too far. Is his name John? Yes. It is. Oh, now I just gotta call him Papa John, don't I? It's been right there the whole time. Why have I not thought of this? Fuck. Oh, God. It's been right there the whole time. Christ. God damn it. Give me another breakout, please. Oh, God. Less N bombs, too. Yes. Very much so. He's a very, very kind man. Yes, catcher. We've been together like 3.5 years. Yes, my fiance's parents know what the hell I do for work. I sit here and yell into a microphone and play video games, and somehow, she's not like, what a fucking loser. Still crazy to me, let's be honest. Have I heard of the Kool-Aid NFL? You mean McKinstry? Or McKinstry, whatever, however the hell it's pronounced. Less racism, better ingredients. Papa John. Oh, God. Crash Andrews, well done, by the way. Better ingredients, no N-bombs, Papa John. There you go. That's the way to do it. Well, we got one more week this season. It's been a pretty quiet week. Like, we did get the wide receiver breakout. Pretty quiet season, I should say. We have won at least 5 games. We're now a 72 overall team. We have made really good strides. At the same time, it'll likely be 5-12, if not 6-11. But yeah, only the one extra breakout this year kind of puts us into a weird spot where we're not plateauing. We're obviously still improving, but I am a little bit worried. I am a little bit worried long term. So let's see if we can win our final game of the season against the Raiders. Outside to play video games, so it's a struggle explaining the hobbies and things. Fair. Well, I mean, imagine for me though, it's one thing to just be like, yeah, I spend a lot of time playing video games. It's another thing to try to explain to people how it is possible that you can make money while sitting in a chair yelling into a microphone. You know, it's kind of weird. Wow, a lot of coaches just got fired. No, not Darren Young. Millions of dollars. I haven't gone to any Pats games. I haven't been in a long time. Prices are too fucking expensive. Too fucking expensive. Let's see how this season capped off. But again, 5-12. Our best season to date. Best season to date. And that is the first time we've had a quarterback throw more touchdowns than interceptions. Under 3,000 yards, but 22-14 for Raphael Wilcox. Tell them you're an internet male entertainer. It's a good way to word it. Rushing wise, I mean, again, wow, Wilcox was our quarterback, was our leading rusher. 550 yards with 7 touchdowns. Dude, we didn't have a running back with a touchdown this year. But our fullback had 4 touchdowns on 11 carries. What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen a stat line like that. Wow. That's so bizarre. Emperor! Less than $5. Emperor, thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate you. How are you? Remember no Pats game? My dad won tickets. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, for Patriots games, I mean, unless they get worse, it's going to continue to kind of be like, hey, did you win the tickets? Do you know someone who's giving away the tickets because they can't go that week or something like that? Cam Betts, 1,000-yard season, 6 touchdowns. Only 4 for Norton, but 7 for the tight end, Tevin Glover. I'm good. I got paid today. Payday is always a good day. Unless you're in a situation where it's like it goes into your bank account and immediately goes out of your bank account, which we've all been there. Let's see. Nobody in double digits for sacks allowed. That's not bad. Defensively, tackle leader Jeff Petrowski. The sack leader with 9.5. Matt Short. Whew, we are very, very good at getting to the quarterback as a team. And the pick leader with 2, Cornell Allen. Our kicker went, wow, Clyde Petty, 15 of 16, career best. Career best for Clyde. And our punter, only 56 punts. Ask EA for Pats tickets for research purposes. That would be the way. 8.5 of them were against the Browns. True. 9, actually, in full. Let's see. Dak Prescott led the league in passing. Shout out to Jimmy Tuttle. The Giants. The touchdown king was Mahomes. Jesus, 41-4. Joe Burrow went 35-1. Tua at 30-3, 31-2 for Trevor Lawrence. Interception king, Joey James. And Kyler Murray. Rushing wise, yardage king was Kenny Walker. Not surprised. Again, he's overpowered this year. He also scored 21 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Yardage king, CeeDee Lamb. He also would have been the reception king. Touchdown leader, CeeDee Lamb, at least in a three-way tie. A dude named Devontae Arnold and Travis Kelce. Best offensive lineman, well. Worse, Orlando Brown and Trevor Penning. 16 sacks allowed. Defensively, the tackle king, Marte Mapu. Marte Mapu. Fred Warner was up there, too. 28 sacks from Micah Parsons. Jesus Christmas. Again, the record is 22.5. He had 28. Whew. And the pick leader with 6, Drew Sanders. Of course, we threw 2 to him, and they were both pick 6s. And then Matt Stoudemire. Wow. Kicking wise, shout out to Joe Johnston. Jason Sanders was up there. All right, so the playoffs then, which of course we are not a part of. We are not a part of, which is okay. AFC, Jacksonville, the number 1 seed. It's Kansas City and Cincinnati, Baltimore and Vegas, Miami and Indy. The NFC side with Seattle being the 1 seed, Philadelphia, San Francisco, Atlanta, Carolina, Minnesota, and the New York Football Gigantes. The Gigantes. So we will see who's going to Super Bowl 61, if I am not mistaken. And, yeah, hey, we'll be able to see how the draft goes. Free agency, you know the deal at this point with how the off seasons work. Super Bowl 62, actually. Giants and Jags. Interesting. So Jacksonville gets past the Raiders and Chiefs, while the Giants beat Minnesota, Philadelphia, and Carolina. The 5th seed Giants. Wow. Well, at least they're not going to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl this time. Jesus. Eli Manning comes out of retirement just to fucking stick it to him one more time. The yearly awards. Joe Burrow wins league MVP. Coach of the year, Doug Peterson. Your AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Joe Burrow. Your Defensive Player of the Year, Drew Sanders. You're welcome, Drew. Matt Short finished 6th in voting. Top rookie, Carlos Warwick of the Dolphins. We did have fullback Rashard Hunter and our other running back, Alex Whitfield there. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Nick Bell. We had nobody in the top 10. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, CeeDee Lamb. Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons. No shit. And then the top rookie is a dude named Jalen Butler for the Commanders. And Alfonso Sneed. The Cardinals, by the way. For the Cardinals. Some good rookies. The winner of Super Bowl 62. Your New York Football Giants. With their 5th championship in franchise history. With quarterback Jimmy Tuttle winning MVP. So the Giants join the Dallas Cowboys, the Atlanta Falcons, the Dallas Cowboys, and the San Francisco 49ers as your first few champions of this franchise mode. Retirements, like I said, I'm not as worried this time. You know, again, we saw how retirements play out for the most part. Not too worried about it. And again, right now, the problem is it's not like the last one where it was the Cardinals and we're like, can Aaron Donald please retire? You know, it's like, all right, we're fine. Let's just move on. We're still at the stage where we're very, very focused on us. As Eddie Reed has an expiring deal. And he is back. I think he was practice squatted this year. So I probably should have let him go. But what are you going to do? The free agency period then. Cowboys went on. Yeah, Cowboys are overpowered as shit in this game. They have been for years. I think old Skip gets some input on the Cowboys ratings in this game. Just a bit. All right. What's the worst Green Day song? Fucking do you know you're right on me? Yeah, I fucking hate that song with a passion. Holy shit. Find a worse song than that. You can't. Christ. Let's drop my controller. Panic. I panicked. It was the fucking theme song for SmackDown in like 2008 or some shit like that. Fucking terrible. Free agency recap. Where are the big names going? Oh my god, this free agent class sucked. Well, when the top 3 players in free agency are all kickers. Deshaun Watson signed with the Giants. Oh no. Favorite band or singer? I mean, I do have like 4 Ghost shirts. I don't know if they're my favorite. Billy Talent's up there. This shirt is fading fast, by the way. It's losing the color. Oh, goodness. Ring chaser, right? All right, the 2028 drafts. We will do pick a number between 1 and number 29. Get a number 29, a large fry, and a Coke to wash it down. All right, team number 29. That's 31-30. The Texans. The Houston Texans. Congratulations. You have won the Lumberjack Lottery. Congratulations. The Houston Texans win the Lumberjack Lottery. And indeed, we had the 6th pick this year. It is the best season we have ever had. We were not the worst team in the league, which is hilarious, given that we're a 72, but we weren't the worst team in the league. Absolutely hilarious. Enjoy, Houston. Enjoy all the extra cap hit that you have to deal with now. Have fun, have fun. And obviously, we'll see how this plays out. You only have the entire Billy Talent discography. There are very few songs that they have put out that I'm like, eh. So, oh, baby, you're going to love what's next, chat. The fucking channel classic right here. Fucking crank up the Mungo Jerry. Let's fucking go. Let's see how the draft went. Rowan, I don't think I did. Fucking headbanging the Mungo. Oh, goodness. Whew. Well. Would have been a good draft to have the number 1 overall pick for a quarterback. There's Rashawn Milner, and then right behind him, 82, Reed Graham. That is a 1-2 punch right there. Damn. No, it turns out he did not fall to UDFA status. There's also an 80 overall tight end, J.D. Anthony, to the Colts. Damn. There were some good players. Lowest rated was a 61. Well, it's the biggest time of year for us now. The preseason. I'd love to get a star dev quarterback right now. So badly.